Tonight's Halloween adventure brings us to Bristol for our first ever visit to FEAR at Avon Valley. Never been here before, both of us, have we? And we're really looking forward to this one. Of course, we've made our way down here because we're doing Chesterton Halloween and then going off to Tully's Farm. So we thought, for our first time this year, let's come and see what this event's all about. A lot of people have said to me, Sean, you've got to come here and see it, mainly because of what's right behind me. A lot of people will know, if you've watched the channel for a while, I absolutely love fire and fire shows and all that sort of stuff. Oh no, it's been brought in. The chainsaw's been walked in. And yeah, there's this huge fire show behind me. It looks great. And Charlotte, I think, seen it before, haven't you?
Yeah.
On videos and stuff. But what is it like? There's actors and stuff in it?
Yeah, like rods and they're like...
Oh, there you go. I'm looking forward to that. She's on edge now. She's seen the chainsaw.
No.
It's not an actor. Anyway, we've got 4 different Halloween attractions to do here that are included in the price. And there's one upcharge, which is some sort of...
It's this
like,
here.
well, what's that one then? What's that involved?
It's like you've got to shoot zombies, but there's chainsaw in there.
Oh, so it's a paintball.
It's like a paintball thing, yeah.
Oh, okay, I might do that if I get a chance to. I mean, like I say, we've not paid for that. It's an upcharge when you come in. But yeah, 4 attractions. Here's a little look at the map of FEAR at Avon Valley. During the daytime, this is like a children's family adventure park. And obviously at night, it turns into this. It's actually the opening night tonight. So Charlotte, go through the 4 attractions that we've got.
We've got the House of Clowns.
House of Clowns. I wonder what's going to be in there.
Phobia Rebirth.
Okay.
We've got Anarchy Live and X-Force.
Other than the Clowns one, the others are quite mysterious, aren't they? We don't really know what to expect there. But as you can probably hear as well by the music going on, we've got a few fairground rides over here, look. There we are. I know you all love your fairground rides. We've got a Sizzler just out here on the left. There's a Waltzer out there at the back. Then we've got a Freak Out to see. Oh my God, look at that camera equipment. God, it's outdone me. Shall I go home? May as well go home, man. Let's have a look at your Halloween dress.
Right, so today's dress is from Matalan, £12.50.
Wow, there you go. That's quite a bit more expensive than yesterday's.
Yeah, a bit more expensive,
but I prefer it.
It's a nice thick quality.
But are you excited? Are you nervous?
I'm scared.
You're scared? I'm hoping to get some good scares tonight. I'm really feeling it, but I must say this looks great. It's on a few times tonight, so where is it? Oh, there it is, look.
Big one.
Yeah, the chainsaw's been brought in. Oh, where's that going then? You'll be able to know what attraction it's going to be in.
I already know.
Because you'll see it.
There, there's one in there.
Oh, okay, so the other 3, you should be all right. But yeah, you've got a bar just over there, Frank's Bar. We'll have a good look round. I mean, you've got these big fire pits, and already, to me, this has got atmosphere. Last night we went to Scare Kingdom Scream Park. There's got some great themed attractions, but it's not the scare part like what we like, is it?
No.
Like, we love the atmosphere of, there could be actors anywhere, and puts you a bit on edge.
I'm on edge tonight.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Of course, we can't film in the mazes, but we'll be able to share our thoughts. We'll film the fire show and any street theatre as well. So yeah, we'll make our way to our first attraction. We got let in at 6 o'clock. It did say 5:30, so yeah, I don't know if normally it does, but yeah, we got in at 6 o'clock and the maze is open from 6:30.
Yes.
So yeah, it's opening night, so hopefully everything will open on time. If not, it's the first night, isn't it? It can take time, but we've got all night, and I think they're open to what, 10:30, 11?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
So we've got quite a few hours. Hopefully we're going to get everything in. It's a sellout night tonight, so we've got to try and get round, get everything in, and of course see the fire show as well. So yeah, let's head to our first attraction, and yeah, we'll have a little look when we get over to the first facade.
Please stay in the car. Please stay in the car. Please stay in the car.
Hello. First attraction then, if you haven't guessed already, we're going in House of Clowns. Opens in about 10 minutes. Some of the actors there, I assume there are some of the actors from this that have come out. Are they Roman actors, are they? I don't know. That's the beauty of coming to an event for the first time.
Have you searched, don't you? Yeah. Don't squeeze, let's squeeze, go on. Yeah. Go on. Oh! You left that out and then you cut your finger, it's so sharp. Yeah.
Are they Roman actors or are they from the maze? I don't know. Well, we're expecting clowns. I'm hoping that it's a bit different to your standard clown maze, this one. But yeah, we'll see when we come out. There we go. Out with them muscles. You don't get them on me.
It's a bit weird.
Yeah. Right, we'll see you after we come out of the House of Clowns, attraction number 1 of the night. do love having a good fire in the screen bar as soon as you come out of your attraction.
Just warm with my hands.
Oh, I know, it's nice, isn't it, with the fire? But talking of fire, we've got some sort of show going on just over here, look. Maybe she's part of the big fire show that's on tonight. But yeah, we just come out of House of Clowns. First attraction, we waited about 10 minutes to go in there. Quite a large group went in.
Yeah.
Probably a group of about 12 or so, I didn't count exactly, but yeah, towards the end. Quite a short attraction. I mean, it's worth pointing out, obviously they're all new to us, but that's their new attraction for 2018. We've got some company again, he's back.
I'm back.
He's back with his muscles.
Look at that! He's that!
Whoa, look at that, he's got the muscles.
Whoa, I like you, my
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, she wants a real man.
Yeah.
Real man's right here.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll see you two later.
Yeah, see you later. 3 theatres, great. Yeah, quite a short attraction. I'd say that was about 5 minutes. So, as you saw from the outside of the facade, when you went in, there was a house with an old lady with like a Zimmer frame out the front. I said to Charlotte, oh, I don't feel like this is going to be a sort of cliche clown maze. And we went in a couple of rooms where there was like all books at the side, like an old house, and then it just went into UV painted walls and
stuff. The start was really good because you felt like you was going into a house, it felt different, and then it just completely changed. Like, I really didn't enjoy that.
No, like I don't go as far as that I didn't enjoy it. I would say it's probably one of the better clown mazes I've done.
I had the group behind me keep grabbing on my bag, so it was kind of
okay.
Yeah.
I would say in terms of a clown theme maze, I mean we don't really like clown theme maze that much, do we? I find it a bit cliche. I was hoping for a bit more from it, but it's certainly not the worst clown maze I've done.
No, it's not the worst.
It had some good scenes where there was a mirror room where you went in, there was a bit of flashing lights and stuff. There was another good scene with like all air cannons and stuff, that was good. But yeah, I was kind of hoping after seeing the house at the start, I don't understand the story of that at all. All I can think is maybe it's a bit like what they did at Screenfest in terms of where they used to have the nightclub out the front, and it's like putting you in this false sense of security, and then, you know, it's like, oh, you think it's a nightclub, and then you go in and it's not, that sort of feel. But
the actors was great in there.
Yeah,
it was really
acting quality is great,
really,
and you couldn't tell at any point you're in a marquee.
No,
all the attractions from what we know are built in marquees here, and you could not tell. It was very well themed, but we're just not a huge fan of clown mazes. So there you go, House of Clowns. What are you looking about for all the time?
What's going on? In case a chainsaw or something comes at me, I'm on edge.
You do realise chainsaws make noises.
No,
like, it's not just going to come out of nowhere.
Do you know what it will do? It will go.
Yeah,
I'm on edge.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, out of 10 I'd probably give it 5 out of 10, I'd say, for that. It wasn't like anything spectacular, and it was quite short, but there we go, it was attraction 1. It was well themed and the actors were good, so hopefully, I mean, what are we going to try next? Anarchy Live, are we? Is that the chainsaw one?
Enjoy, Sean!
Oh, you're coming in, you're going to give it a go.
I don't want to.
You said you were going to give it a go.
No, I don't want to.
Oh, that's a letdown. I'm a bit disappointed. Oh, she's going to come in. Come on, give it a go. You'll be fine. Well, I'll come and queue with me at least, because there's quite big queues. But yeah, let's go have a look at the entrance to this one. Right then, so I've just come out of Anarchy Live, and I would say just me, but Charlotte actually came through for half of it anyway. So yeah, with that one, basically Charlotte came out halfway in. We asked them at the start, and they said, yeah, honestly, if you want to, you can come out if you don't like it. And you came out, but really there wasn't any need for you to come out.
There was no need. So basically, I said to come out. I ended up having to go through the maze anyway to get out. So.
Yeah, it's one of them. I mean, you thought that the chainsaw, you were going to get trapped in a room or something, which wasn't the case.
It was like a crate and you were stuck in there with a chainsaw, but it wasn't. It was just a normal exit.
But we'll get to the finale in a minute, which of course was that chainsaw scare. But the theme of that, again, quite a short maze. It was about 5 or 6 minutes tops with that one, and I really like the story behind that one. Of course, you're these extras on the set, from what I understood, and you're in there to be part of this film shoot. And you're met by this lady at the start who's like, come on, we need to get you ready. You're going to be on the film shoot. 3 or 4 rooms, really heavily themed, corridors with all sorts of writing on the walls and stuff saying like, yeah, this way to the set and the dressing rooms. You went through like a wardrobe area with all clothes and stuff hanging up. And then after that, it was, after them 3 or 4 rooms, it was pallets. It was literally wooden pallets set up where you went through. I mean, you then led out at that point.
Yeah.
So I carried on through. Worth pointing out, none of these mazes are hands on shoulder, they're all free flow. But we followed through that area with the crates. I walked through and I thought, oh right, okay. And then it got really dark, really like a lot of smoke and stuff pumping in with strobes and stuff. That was brilliant, I liked that. And I thought, right, we're getting into the good stuff now. And then I heard the chainsaw revving up. I thought, roll, the chainsaw's in the middle of the experience. And then we had the chainsaw scare where he wasn't like split up or anything. It'd been fine. And then literally from that, a chainsaw came out from the right hand side and then was led to the exit. So again, it started off with quite a strong story. I like the theme with that. I'd say that was better than the first attraction we did, better than the clown maze. But yeah, I must admit, from the two we've done so far, I am feeling a little bit disappointed with the maze. I thought that they were going to be a lot better than what they were. A lot of people have said that they really enjoy the mazes here. But a lot of people also I've heard have said that the fire show is their favourite bit. So, but we're about to find out. So anyway, I'll show you over the next few minutes, a few minutes of highlights from the fire show on the stage just in front. But yeah, overall, I'd probably give that a 6.5 maybe out of 10. Nothing spectacular in my eyes, but I do like the theme. It's something different. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Studio 13, which they did a few years ago at Thorpe Park. I think that was done a lot better at Thorpe when they did that. But yeah, here's a few minutes of highlights from the fire show that looks great. So here we go. I'll put that on your screen for you right about now. Right then, before we go and do the next two attractions, it's 8 o'clock and that means it's time for the fire show. Now this looks like a great setup. You've got the stage at the front there, all the flame machines on the top. You've got all these around the side here as well, and it's just about to begin. I'm looking forward to seeing this one, and yeah, I think it's going to be really impressive. Here we go. Oh. Worth pointing out, it's very busy so far tonight. fire show was absolutely fantastic.
Amazing.
Probably one of the best things I've ever seen at a scare event. Absolutely loved it. One of the best things to come and see. Like that
really
made the night for me. Don't get me wrong, the first two scare attractions, I wouldn't say they were poor attractions. It's just compared to what I was kind of expecting. My expectation level was up here for this one, and I just not had the scares so far. But yeah, that fire show blew me away. It's only about 5 or 6 minutes, so it's not the longest show, but it doesn't need to be. We've got what, 10 flamethrowers all around there. You've got them in like a 360 pattern, so you can stand right in the middle. You got fire behind you, fire at the side, fire in front. Loved that. Like you really like that as well, didn't you?
Really
all the dance music and everything.
Really
it could have been even better if they maybe had some more actors around, like fire breathers and stuff. But I think you said they've done that before. Was
yeah, from what I've seen from last year, but this year they haven't got it.
But yeah, like that, brilliant. Absolutely loved that. I mean, I'd not seen anything from this before, so I didn't know what to expect with the fire show, but I loved it. After that, you saw us going into our next attraction, the third maze, Phobia. And we thought, well, after the two that we've done first, we thought we're not going to go in with too high expectations, but unfortunately we've come out of that one, and that was probably the weakest one of the night. That was about 5 minutes or so. They were all quite short mazes here, and we've had some quite long queues really. I mean, we wait, well, yeah, what did we wait for Anarchy? I mean, that was about 50-55 minutes. That we waited about half an hour, 35, so not too bad. And obviously the clown maze we did go in straight away, and that looks like it's quieting down now, but yeah, don't come here expecting long mazes. They're quite short, but what I have noticed in the 3 attractions we've done is the acting quality. I must say, I feel like the actors
are
really very good. Like you can tell that most likely, I don't think the volunteers here, I'd say the paid actors, and they're really good quality, and they're just getting them jump scares right. I don't know if it's because we've done a lot of Halloween in a row, but I do genuinely feel like these are some of the lower the ones that we've done this Halloween. They're not the worst.
What I liked about this one was the start. You get put in a coffin.
Yeah, now that's unique. So we went in, you saw the clip of the coffin. We went into that. We were in there about 20-30 seconds, but it felt like minutes. Like that was a great start. I was just saying to Charlotte when we were in the queue, I've not seen anything at this event what's different to what I've seen anywhere else until we did the coffin. So that was good. And then we went in and it was a lot of black walls in there and not loads of stuff going on. But there was a really good effect, which is like a hospital. I suppose with it being based on your phobias, your fear of death and going into the coffin, fear of hospitals. I thought maybe they're going to play on that more. I thought maybe spiders, that's a big fear. Maybe you walk through like cobwebs or something. But yeah, there was a good scene with the hospital where there was a girl sort of laid down on an operator's bed, and there was like a good pyrotechnic in there. That was a good effect, the best effect I've seen in the mazes here. And yeah, a lot of black walls, a lot of like white curtains and stuff hanging up. Couldn't quite understand what was going on in a lot of it, which was a shame. But yeah, the acting quality in all 3 is brilliant. You know, and if you're only coming to this event this year, you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna enjoy the scares, and you're probably gonna go away and think, yeah, you've had some really good scares. But I think because we've seen quite a lot already this Halloween, you know, compared to some of the other stuff we've seen, it's just not been amazing. We did Scare Kingdom, and I would say I preferred all 3 of their main scare attractions to what we've done here. But I prefer the event here to Scare Kingdom.
Because you've got the big hub
area. We love the hub area, like the roaming acts. I mean, look at these guys here coming round. Like, these are some scarecrows on stilts. And look at it. I mean, I'll show you this on the camera. You've got the fire pits, you've got the rides over there, the fire show, you've got the bar on the left, loads of food areas. You know, it's a brilliant setup for an event. And it's certainly not a bad event.
No.
It's just the mazes themselves, I was expecting more. But don't get me wrong, it's not, that wasn't a bad maze, but it felt like it lacked something, you know, a lot. It's not the worst maze I've done this Halloween. I've done worse, but it's certainly nowhere near up the higher end. But we've got one more left to do, and that's X4. X4, which we believe is, we hear some people talking, it's army based apparently.
apparently.
So this is located just at the top end of the hub to the right of the fire show. I love that fire show, honestly, don't miss that. It does get busy here. I do also want to say as well, if you want to do all 4 attractions, get here for the opening, because it does get busy, unless you're going to buy the fast track or VIP passes. But yeah, it does get busy. Anyway, that fire show blew me away, and for me it's worth coming back just to see that. I loved it. But yeah, we're going to do our 4th attraction, and hopefully this one we'll enjoy a lot. I've enjoyed the others, they've not been poor, it's just not been quite what I was expecting thrill wise. But let's go and do this one, and we'll see you when we come out.
I'm
seen me vlogging just here, and they all wanted to be in the vlog, so I said you'd all come in. What's been your highlights so far, your favourite attractions?
Definitely the clown one.
You like the clown?
Really good.
Yeah.
I like the music in there as well.
You like the music, all the strobe lights and stuff? Well, what's been the scariest one for you though so far?
Phobia, really big too.
Phobia. You've done the 2 so far. You're going to do the other ones?
Sure,
Yeah, definitely check them out. We'll have a good time. You'll see yourself on YouTube now. See you later. Now that has well and truly made the night. Honestly, we were in hysterics in there, but also got some brilliant jump scares. That maze, X4, was what I was kind of expecting from everything here.
So good.
That was brilliant. That's one of the best mazes, if not the best maze I've done this Halloween season. Absolutely brilliant that was. So obviously it was all themed around the army and stuff, and we went in and we had our little brief at the start. Basically we're going around this army sort of facility, and in the guy, it was an actor who briefed us at the start, and he said we're going to be taking you down basically to this facility where you're going to have this tour round. He had like a shotgun in his hand, didn't he, and led us to an elevator, and we got in. I thought maybe the elevator wasn't even going to move. Like, I thought, I'm laughing just thinking about it. I thought the elevator, they might have light chain strips at the side, or make it look like it's moving. A bit like Nemesis Subterra did at Alton Towers. Maybe the floor might rattle a little bit. But that, honestly, had so much movement. The lift was literally, I'm not joking, it was tilting side to side. Yeah, it must have been on springs. That was brilliant. It was like being in a car, wasn't it? And shaking side to side, but crazy, going over bumps. That was really good. And obviously we took us down, so to speak. It did actually move though, because when we came back out of that door, we were in a different place. I think we were anyway, unless the set pieces changed around it. But yeah, like that was, we were in hysterics. Anyway, following on from that, I'd say it was probably the longest maze as well. Like it was probably, you know, 7 or 8 minutes. Not massively long, but yeah, some really good theming. You're walking through these shipping containers, but it's all themed like you're underground. And it actually felt like I was underground, even though I knew I wasn't. But yeah, lots of things hanging down, lots of really good jump scares, impact scares. The thing at this event, it's certainly got the jump scares. Like the acting quality is brilliant in these attractions. But yeah, I don't know if we hit some of the other ones, maybe, you know, in the wrong place in the group. The groups are quite large, but that has made the night. That's been fantastic. The fire show is world class. Bear in mind, I've done Universal and a lot of these other events. Even they don't have anything quite like that. That's a lot of fire, and that must be costing this event a fortune to keep that running. That was brilliant. And the final scare maze. Other than that, the other 3 mazes, I wouldn't, well, oh bless you, sneezing. It was that lift, was that crazy? It made a sneeze. But yeah, I would say there's one poor maze for me, and that was Phobia.
Yeah,
I think Phobia was, thinking about it more, that was a really poor maze compared to the other 2, which were a little bit better. But then, of course, you've got that, which is definitely the highlight. He's going again, that lift. And we had that. I think we don't even need to do any highlights. We love that. And we love the fire show.
Fantastic.
Brilliant. I'd definitely recommend coming for that attraction, actually, on its own. Really and if you're scared of clowns and stuff, you're going to get scared in the others. If you're scared of chainsaws, then yeah, you're going to get scared in the cinema movie space maze, what we did. But yeah, overall, it's an event that I'm a bit disappointed with some aspects of it, but I love the Scream Park. Like, they've done a really good job of laying everything out. It's worth pointing out, though, we was here for 5:30. It's now 11 o'clock, and we've done the 4. I didn't get a chance to do the rides. I've not had a chance to go in the bar and have a look round, and I've not had a chance to do the 5th attraction, because I probably would have paid to have done that, but I've not had time. Literally, the queue lines close at 10 o'clock. They let us in tonight at 6, and the attractions opened at 6:30. So it's took a long time to do 4 attractions, which it's worth putting out there. If you come in, get here before opening like we did, as you're going to struggle to get everything done. Obviously, on a standard ticket, you get entry to one attraction, one time through each attraction, sorry, but obviously if you don't get to do that attraction, it's not like other Scream Parks where they go round and say, yeah, have you done that yet, have you done that yet, and keep it open. With this one, you've got to get them done, or by the fast track. But there you go, I'm glad that we've come. I probably will come back next year. Obviously, it all depends on what other events and stuff I do, but for that maze alone, hopefully that we're going to see more of that quality here in the future, because that was brilliant, such a unique experience. And yeah, overall we've had a fun night. It's been freezing, but it's been a fun night. Next up, we're off to Chessington World of Adventures for Halloween. So I look forward to that. We got 2 scare attractions. One we've done before, one we've not done. Creepy Caves, which I've heard good things about. So make sure you check that vlog out as Scream Park Worldwide continues. There you go. Thank you very much for watching me and Charlotte's adventures. And that means it's time to spook those credits. See you at Chessington.